to Des, and this next guy. I think this is like his third or fourth time here on KEMPIRE Radio. He has a new mixtape out called "The Gift," and it's definitely a gift. We've been playing his song "Overtime" so many times here on the show because we're just feeling he's definitely coming to his own when it comes to music. Not only is he a singer, songwriter, producer, he's also a really talented actor. Please welcome to the show for the millionth time, Mishon's in the building.
Yo, Kemp, what do you do, man? Appreciate you.
Mishon, first of all, last week you were supposed to be here, but because you're always on your grind, you were busy
Right.
filming, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm still filming, but I got a day off today. I'm actually in North Carolina filming a movie called Frat Brothers with Romeo and Darren Hinton and a host of other incredible actors and actresses. I'm really
Wow.
excited about everything I'm working on. How's everything going?
Everything's been great. I mean, we're excited. The thing is, so many people make the transition because you started out with the acting, and then you're really making your name for yourself in the music, and you really evolved. And I was really impressed when I heard the single. And I was like, wow, let me find out my
Actually,
Sean.
a lot of people don't know I actually started with music and I got into acting. I started music around the age of 9.
Wow.
At 10, I've been singing my entire life. And acting came around, the age of 12, and I got the TV show, and, that's really where I made my most notoriety as
Mm-hmm.
far as, like, with my audience. But, music is, like, my first passion, and it's always going to be a major passion of mine, and it's just a beautiful art to me. I'm back on my grind, man. I just dropped it again. Uh, a lot of people are loving it. I'm getting great responses. I just did a deal with Sony, Columbia.
Wow.
So it's a lot of things. There's a lot of things in the making right now, in the pot boiling right now, cooking for 2013. So
You
I'm
know,
really excited about everything that I got coming up.
I have to say, I mean, you really like in both arenas of you've taken on both the music and the acting. You're doing really really well. If you had to choose between the two, which one would you choose?
um, I would have to most definitely say music because that is my first passion, and I've recently had uh, this other connection with acting that I never realized before, and I realized it relates, it correlates a lot with the feeling that I get when I'm making music,
Hmm.
and it's a form of artistry, and I've really been tapping into that. So, it's it's a hard decision to make, but if I had to choose, at the end of the day, it would be music because that's my first passion.
Wow. But it seems as if you're falling in love with the acting too.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
You have this movie coming up. What other acting roles do you have coming up that we should be on the lookout for?
As far as right now, I'm just working on that, and I'm working on my music. Um, hopefully, well, I'm sure a lot more things are going to be, on my table very, very soon. But as of right now, I'm just working on that. So, be looking for that coming this year, BET, DVD, the whole nine.
And then in the gift, let's talk about that. You released that on Valentine's Day. Eh, why is this the gift? That's because that's a big title to give to an album. The gift.
It is. It is a big title, and I wanted to do it in the least um, narcissistic way. because the the name the gift, honestly, we were going through a few names, and we got to the gift, and I felt like just the amount of content that can be put behind that, as far as my life and my perspective on just me. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And plus, it was Valentine's Day, and I obviously have majority female fans, so this was my gift to them, uh, to like a deeper understanding of who I am, at the moment. And
Who did?
so,
Because
that's the gift.
we know that you're a talented singer, but you're also a songwriter and producer. But who else did you collaborate with
Yeah.
to put the gift together?
I collaborated with Jay Young. He's my brother out of L.A.
Hmm.
Uh, Mr. Pay Attention. Uh, a lot of writers and producers that I'm close with. Kingpin, who I did a lot of music with. He did my first single, "Shooty Mama," that came out,
Yeah.
about 5 years ago. A lot of people that I've been working with that know me very, very well, and that help they keep the writing process just pure and keep the energy just on another level. That's the best way I like to work, and that's the best way I like to create, because it always comes out magic. You know what I mean?
Well, we love the fact that you give us all this free music, but when are we going to get the actual album?
This year, within the next few weeks to the next, the next couple months, I have my single, So Effing Beautiful, coming really, really soon.
Okay.
That's getting ready to drop. My single, Overtime, well, of course, that's free. I just released a video to that, so you can catch that on my YouTube channel. That's Mishon TV. And.
Okay, all right. We're definitely looking forward to that. Mishon, you also released this week. You performing. I think it was at your release party, and I was just like, wow, just a cappella, you were killing it. Can you kill it a cappella here for us tonight? We're gonna turn down the music. We want to hear you kill it for us, just a little bit. You don't have to do the entire song, but just a little something.
I never said we'd be together, no, no. But you had it made up in your mind, it's me. Said that you wouldn't make this hard. You know you had them feelings from the start. Oh, we had our good times, yeah, it was fun. I understand why you'd want more. Girl, it was never my intention to hurt you, to string you along. So I hope that this is just a mirage. I hope that you didn't fall in love. Oh no. It seems all along you expected us to be. I need you to know that the picture you made up will never be framed up. It's something I can't see, no, I want you to say, baby, this ain't love. I just hope it's just a crush. That song is called Mirage.
I'm always impressed when someone can sound really, really good over the phone. You know you're a real singer.
I appreciate it, man. I've been getting a lot of hits from that, as far as like females especially, like that song really puts them in their feelings, because it came from a natural place. It was real life. All I did was put life in words, you know what I mean? And, it turned out to be one of those songs that I feel is going to go down in history.
Well,
but yeah, the gift.
I'm sure a lot of your female fans are listening right now. And first of all, I mean, when you first came here on the show, you're a really young guy, but now you're almost a grown young man. So what's that transition been like? Going from the child star to the man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I just turned 20. It's I just take it day by day. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm really a kid at heart. I think I'll always be a kid at heart.
Do you get a lot of groupie love?
Do I get a lot of groupie love?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, of course. Why would it be any other way?
Oh, exactly. That's what we like to hear, my son. But I'm sure your mother's keeping everything in check.
Yeah, everything is good. Everything's gonna stay smooth.
Valentine's Day just passed. I was going to ask you this question when you were supposed to be here last week. How did you spend your Valentine's Day?
How did I spend my Valentine's Day? Oh, what did I do for Valentine's Day? I think, what I did for Valentine's Day? I was on set filming.
Damn.
I was putting in work. I was putting in overtime, but it was well worth it. I got to work. I got to do what I love.
I know
and I got special gifts from special people. So it was all good.
Okay, all right. My son, a lot of people, you're 20 years old and you're talking a lot about love on your album. There are a lot of comparisons because there are the Chris Browns and Trey Songz. Where does Mishon fall in this realm of music, especially when it comes to male R&B?
You know what? All of the comparisons are always going to be, always going to happen because people are used to the things that they see when something along that is, somewhat similar. Yeah, I sing. Yeah, I dance. Yeah, I'm really young. Uh, yeah, I got swag. Yeah, attitude. Whatever. The comparisons are always gonna be made. I got people telling me I sound like Neo, to Trey Songz, to Chris, to Usher, to everybody. But if you really sit down and listen to my music and listen to my voice, it's original, 100% original. It's me. And the day that I can't wait for the day when people say to a new artist like, "Yo, you remind me a lot of my shine. You remind me a lot of my shine," because then I know I made my mark. So that's a big compliment as far as like comparing me to people who have made their mark in the music industry. So you know it's going to continue to happen. I'm continuing to make my mark. It's nothing to me.
Well, you're definitely making your mark. Not only, we mentioned this a little bit before, but I mean, you're not only just a singer, but you're a singer, songwriter, producer. You produce a lot of your own records, and also you're making
Yeah.
waves when it comes to the acting. So we appreciate you coming back here on the show, and we definitely cannot wait for the new album. And keep us posted on everything.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I would definitely keep you posted. I appreciate you, Ken.
And we're gonna play the new song because I'm a big critic when it comes to music. But when I heard Overtime, first of all I was impressed by the song itself, but then I was really impressed on the vocals. I was like, wow, my Sean's
Mm.
going there on the vocal and really delivering the story.
Yeah.
So
I
make sure,
appreciate you, man.
most definitely, make sure you guys go out and support. We're posting on our social media and website links to The Gift. But here's his first official single from The Gift. It's called Overtime. Everybody, make sure you check out my Sean.
Yeah, let's go.